Assalamu alaikum everyone, welcome back to our weekly update video. Today it's Friday the 12th of January 2024. Inshallah everyone's had a smooth transition back to the school routine. It's quite hard sometimes after a long break to get back to it, but hopefully it has been okay. A few things to talk about for next week. First of all, on Monday is the deadline for year 10 to submit their work experience and paperwork. They need to submit two main pieces of paperwork. The first one is the declaration that the provider needs to sign and date, which basically is just an agreement that they are going to make sure that they are providing work that's suitable for your daughter and some health and safety things like that. The other form they must hand to the office gives us details about who the provider is, who your supervisor will be, their contact details, what time you will start, and some of the duties that you will be doing. So we also have an idea and we will make sure that it's suitable. Once we get that information, we will touch base with the provider and make sure everything is set up for a successful work experience, inshallah, for our year 10 students. If somebody fails to provide the paperwork on the Monday, then they will automatically be allocated a work experience placement, which we will arrange, and just basically there will be no choice really. Your daughter will just have to do it. So everybody has to do a work experience for 1 week. So other than that, on Monday, year 7 have an RE trip to the local Gurdwara. They will come to school as normal, and they will do period 1 as normal, so make sure you have your books for that. They will leave school at about 9:30 and they'll catch the bus to the Gurdwara, spend about an hour and 15 minutes at the Gurdwara, and then make their way back. So they will be back to school by 12:30. Then they'll have their lunch. So if you're ordering biryani, wala food, or any normal lunch arrangement that you have, that's absolutely fine. They'll eat lunch, pray in school, and then have their normal after school afternoon lessons, inshallah. So the only thing is, for this trip, the travel is not paid for by Transport of London, because they don't recognize the Gurdwara as a place that schools go to for some strange reason. So your daughter must have a Zip card or an Oyster card so she can board the bus. Just remember that buses don't take any cash payment, so that has to be arranged if you have not already arranged it, inshallah. The other thing for next week is we hope to be running our clubs next week. Now I'm going to do a final check of numbers today by about 4 or 5 o'clock and see, because when I checked a few days ago, there were very few students that had enrolled into a club. So and if we don't have enough students, we won't be able to run the club. So if you are thinking about enrolling your daughter, please do so the minute you see this video. Otherwise they might not be running, unfortunately. So we will keep parents updated about that if there's any changes with the club arrangements, inshallah. And also just to add as well, so I know on one of the clubs runs on Wednesday, but year 7, or I think it's year 7 that do cooking on Wednesday. How we've done it is, because cooking requires a significant portion of time for setup, actually the activity, and then the cleanup, the group that's doing the cooking normally have to stay back an extra 15-20 minutes just to make sure that everything's put away correctly and cleaned up. However, if your daughter is enrolled in a club, they will also always automatically be allowed to go off to the club to do that, inshallah. So it's not like they will miss out on the club because they're doing cooking that week. What else do I have to say? I think that might actually be all there is for next week. Yeah, that's it. I hope you have a nice weekend, inshallah, and I will see you back here on Friday. Assalamu alaikum.